Hello, my lovelies. Today is Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. The current temperature is minus 3 degrees Celsius, which is about 27 Fahrenheit. I am up in the city's far north end, and we're going to go for a walk. I just stepped off the bus, got everything all set up. So let's go for a walk. The sidewalks finally did get plowed, and there is some icy patches, so I'm gonna have to be super duper careful. Now the city's far north end was pretty much obliterated during the Halifax explosion of 1917. Let me adjust this for a sec. I should have done this before when I got off the bus. There we go. And it's all been rebuilt. Currently, it is more residential up in this area than commercial. I had just walked past. It is now called the Merv Sullivan Park, and it goes all the way down to Kencrest Avenue. It's a big pit. What it was when the explosion happened, it gouged out part of the hill. So now it's been a park, a city park for a while. There's tennis courts, a playground, a baseball diamond, and a great hill for the kiddies to go coasting on. I got to keep an eye out of where I'm walking because of the icy patches. So shortly after I made my previous video on Monday, I think it was probably within a couple of hours of me getting home that I noticed that the plows were out on the sidewalks. It's hard to see, but there are a couple kids coasting, which is odd because there is school today. Everything was canceled yesterday. Schools, businesses, even transit shut down until about maybe 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. Oh my word. Get me some coffee. Ooh, sorry, dodgy area. Even with boots on. It's still quite slippery. So I think they should get some salt out here. And lots of dog pee. I just went past 3 separate yellow spots in the snow. Oh, they got an inner tube. They're going tubing down the hill. You always go faster when you're on a tube. A tube, one of those saucer type of of sleds. And of course, you know, crazy carpets. I was a crazy carpet girl. I did have one of those little saucers, but I wiped out really bad, banged into, I think, my older brother on the hill, and got hurt pretty bad. I came out with a bloody nose, and that wasn't from the sled. That was my brother just, you know, I banged into his shoulder. So I'll blame him. Can I blame my brother? I doubt he's watching. So I'm following Nova Lee. A lot of the homes on here are like in this area, a lot of them were probably post-war. The D&D set up a lot of homes. They were like homes in a kit. They were supposed to be temporary. But as you can see, 75 years later, they're still standing. That's maritime ingenuity, you know. We'll make things last. Now they say the wind chill is -10. I am not wearing gloves, so I'm not cold. And I may have put one too many layers on, but that's okay. Layers can always come off, but no, I'm not stripping on my channel. Ooh. It's a Caribbean restaurant now. I remember when this used to be a corner store. I gotta find me a mask with the Nova Scotia flag, or maybe even our tartan. So this place over here, it's called the Village Green. So if you want to buy some nice, expensive, high-end vehicles, you can go there. Oh, he's gonna let me go. Thank you. Just crossing the street, and there's a snowbank to maneuver, and I got short legs. There we go. So we got like a little shopping plaza. There's a Domino's and a liquor store, a taxi. There's a drugstore, 2 drugstores, because right around from the pharmacy is a Lawton's. Lawton's is owned by Sobeys. It is in all 4 Atlantic provinces, and I think that's all. Not sure if they've expanded as well. Look down some side streets here. Since this garbage truck is blocking the crosswalk, I'll wait till he goes before I even attempt to cross. Actually, what I'm gonna do, because there's a big snowbank on the other side of that crosswalk, I'm just gonna go from driveway to driveway here to cross. See, I can be smart at sometimes. Don't tell anybody, but this blonde is pretty damn smart. Shh, it's our secret. But I can play up the dumb blonde really well. I can even do the giggle. And no, you can't hear the giggle. But it's the dumb blonde bimbo giggle. I have it mastered. That wasn't it. Ooh, there's a sourdough place. I like sourdough. I tried to make that during lockdown, but my little starter, just, I talked to it. I loved it. Did everything you were supposed to do with a sourdough starter. No, it rejected me. Story of my life. So we're coming up to the intersection of Duffus, Devonshire, Novalee. From Duffus Street down to Yonge Street is the Hydrostone. Now, a few years ago, they wanted to put a traffic circle in here. The NIMBYs said no. Because it is a 5-point intersection because of Devonshire coming up on an angle. Devonshire was built actually to help transport the stones that built the Hydrostone neighborhood. Because it's a long street that follows the hill all the way down to Barrington. And at that time, it was the right there by where the barges were with all the stones that came from Eastern Passage. I am just getting myself ready until I get a walk signal. Because the hill is quite steep. It looks like it drops off there. Yeah, it does. It's pretty steep. I would not want to be in a car in the winter, like say yesterday when things were just starting to get plowed. It would have been treacherous, the capital T. Oh my God, this is the longest red light. What's it with these big intersections with 5 streets? The Willow Tree had a long light too. I'm not brave enough to jaywalk because Halifax drivers are asshats. Oh well, you get to listen to me. So hopefully we are going to go up that end of the Hydrostone. You know what I should have done, because I am blonde and because I just thought of this, I should have just crossed there first and then waited for those lights. But no, let's take the difficult way. I have no idea when I'm going to get a light. But I have a school bus coming, so I'm not going to argue with the school. And I got a minivan coming. Do I chance it? Do I chance it? Oh, I just got snow in my boot. My boot. Okay. Screw it, I'm going. Nothing's coming. And I just realized I probably had to push a button. Well, I'll push this button. Snow in my boot. I'm only wearing the friggin' ducky boots today. That's part of Devonshire. It is a boulevard. I always call them boulevards when they have like a grass median down there. There is a courthouse that's there. It used to be the old Richmond School, which was a morgue during the Halifax explosion. I have the sun right there, so I'm just trying to be very mindful of it. Yeah, it would have been easier if they had like a roundabout, but you know, NIMBYs, they're everywhere. They didn't want it. They thought it would be worse for traffic. I don't know. I don't drive, so I can't really have my 2 cents in on that. But I do know that with roundabouts and traffic circles, it's easier for pedestrians. No buttons to push. Nothing. So this is the dreaded hill because it is a gradual and it's long. Every May, except for this year, we have a marathon called the Blue Nose Marathon here in the city. And all the runners hate it. They hate when you have to do the Devonshire part of the run. So, do you know what? I think I'm going to change direction. Haha, because I can. It's my channel. I am just going to keep following Novalee because I don't like waiting for stop signs and lights because it's wasting my time and your time. And my time is not those lights to waste. So we are just going to follow Novalee and go past the Hydrostone. I think that was in my earlier videos. I think I did a Hydrostone. It was like a 2-parter basically because my battery ran out, or no, I had like so much like on my phone. I was still getting used to it. But this is Sebastian Street. I didn't get up this far in the video. So total snowfall for Halifax yesterday was 30 centimeters that we got from the storm. So it was quite a bit. Oh, see, if I was a kid, this snowbank would have been awesome for forts. Hi.
Hope you're taking pictures of all the bus stops that aren't plowed.
Oh, I know. It was dreadful. We're a friendly bunch down here. We all talk to everybody. When I was a kid, I grew up in Truro, which is almost an hour north of the city. And my street wasn't like a heavy traffic street. So when we had like the snow mounds at the end of the driveway, when Dad used to shovel the driveway, or my brother, I would go with the shovel when they were finished and hollow it out and turn it into like a great big like cave inside, and I'd have like a slide, pour hot water onto it to freeze it so it would be ice. Oh, it was great. And then have snowball fights with the kids next door like Ashley and PJ and Adam. I grew up in a street with all guys, pretty much. A lot of them. I lived in the area where all the boys lived. Girls lived up at the other end of the street basically. I don't know, it's just the way that the neighborhood kids were. Oh, somebody's got their blower out. So some of these houses over the years, people have put up vinyl siding and covered the beautiful stone. Or they've done this, or they've modernized with different decks. Looks like cedar wood. The stairs. It is a beautiful day. This is Merkel Street. Hi. Now, I'm only short, so I think if I stood next to the snowbanks that are here, they're probably go mid-thigh. And at the end of the driveways, definitely waist. I'm only 5'6". So, to me, I feel like I'm short. I've had people say that I'm tall for a girl. Really? For a girl. This is Columbus Place over here. And straight ahead of me is the Fort Needham Park. That's the, has the memorial for the Halifax explosion. And Kenny Street here, where this car came out of, connects down to Devonshire. And they have a community rec center there that my son used to go swimming at when he was a wee little lad. Him being shorter than me did not last long. I think he sprouted up by 8th grade and surpassed me. So this is Stanley Street. Stanley Street is the only street in the Hydrostone that doesn't have a little parkette in the street like all the other ones. Okay. I am not going to traverse that. Okay, this car is going to let me go because there's no part that's plowed. It was funny, I follow Halifax Noise on my Instagram and on Facebook, and they were saying, like, if you see bus stops that aren't shoveled or plowed out yet, give us a call at 311. How many have I walked past that aren't cleared? Yeah. This is Stairs Street, or Stairs Place. They're all places when they have the little park. And that house on the corner is my favorite one in the Hydrostone. So much so that I used it as a cover or a thumbnail way back before I knew how to do thumbnails. So I am just walking past the hill where the park is. I have somebody walking behind me with their doggo, so I'm gonna let them go by. I'll let you go by. Beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
That is Livingstone Place. The sun is out, and I think I probably blinded you. Oh my word. Is this a cleared out bus stop? Seriously? There's one? Note the sarcasm dripping from my voice. This is Kane Place up here. So that's where I've walked from. It looks really far, but it really took no time at all. Now you wouldn't really think that you're so close to like a commercial area, but Roby Street is just 2 blocks away, and that is all businesses and restaurants, a couple gas stations, you know. Still not wearing gloves. That is Hennessy Place. Ooh, the house on the corner. The coveted corner units on the Hydrostone, that looks it's for rent. It's probably an expensive rent. Now buses are getting detoured coming up this way. I noticed a number 2 which normally follows North Street down and across the bridge, but on my way up here there was an accident right in the middle of the intersection. So everything's getting diverted. So that's going to make traffic a mess for those going across to Dartmouth. See a lot of melting already. Probably a combination from the sun and from the uber amounts of salt that we put on our roads. There is the shopping area of the Hydrostone. And there is a really, I don't like the smell. It smells like natural gas. Like there are lines. Thank you, lady, for cutting me off at the crosswalk. All right, my lovelies. I think I'm going to end my video here. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to take you guys along with me on a nice, beautiful walk. And just to show you guys the progress of the plows that they did get out. So if you already haven't, please hit that like button and hit the subscribe. Get those little bell notifications going. That way you'll know when I'm uploading a new video, or I'm into live streaming now. It's my new thing. I love it. Oh my God, it's fun. Get notifications so you know when I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. And if you want to support my channel, I do have a PayPal link in the description. and that would be muchly appreciated. So I am going to sign off, and I will see you on my next video. Now I'm going to go get a coffee because I think I'm in the mood for a coffee with double milk, double sugar, because I took a break from keto. So I'm going to indulge. I'll probably just have one sugar because I think two would be a little too much. And there's Julian's Patisserie over there, so I'm going over there. So yeah, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.